Hello, dear viewer, and welcome back to part 19. We're almost at 20. Part 19 of our playthrough of Pathologic 3. So, what was I going to say? Wow, I've already stumbled at the first point. Yes, a lot of stuff happened on day 9. Well, we managed to actually conduct a successful surgery on Katerina Saburova, although I do want to go back and revisit it and see if that I can restore her to other aspects of her body while I, and I want to do I want to 100% her surgery, all right? I'm an achievement hunter, I can't lie. In addition to that, I also discovered the horrible, terrible, awful, no good truth that essentially some people came and done ate tater tot. But that's going to be my number one priority when I finish all of today's activities. In addition, we also discovered that there was a dead soldier body right outside the polyhedron. And that's an issue that we're going to have to resolve before it boils over to a complete civil unrest. So hopefully we can get that squared away before any more people die to death and murder and murder and death, which is a tall order considering how things go. Oh yes, and there was also one other side objective that I wanted to know. It was severely impressed upon me that I should go visit Simon Kane's office today. So I believe the last time I went, it was sometime around 2100, 2400. It was very late in the evening, so I have to keep an eye on the clock, as I always do, but this time more so. So, oh yes, and obviously if I can get around to it, I will go and help my patients today. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. I want to see how much we can actually accomplish today. So, as always, dear viewer, if you like today's playthrough, I recommend... Where the hell am I? I'm back at the Saburovas? Why are we here? Oh, we're back at this again? I have to do the surgery? Did I talk to you?
No honest man.
Oh my god, why am I doing this again?
In a ditch.
Okay, alright, we're just gonna speed right through this. Yep, okay. Set aside for a couple of hours. Your help will be necessary. You want me to assist? Yes, okay. Alright, as you wish. Great, wonderful. Okay, you. So what are you suggesting? Let her die? Let's hire was wealthy, later a beggar. Yes, okay. I think it says surgery is needed. That's why I'm asking for your help. Surprise surgery center. There's a donor. She's already been sent for. I already tested her blood. Yes, get ready. We'll begin shortly. Okay, so once again, I'm going to be beginning surgery on our dear patient. What do I have here? I have Muradom. I don't know if it'll be enough. How many pips is that? Let's try it. Nope. So we'll do another... No! Alright, let's do this. And then let's do this and hope for the best. Nope, we went 2 over. Fantastic. Alright, so... Yes, thank you. I screwed that up. Wonderful. Alright, great. Yes, hello. Nope. Okay. The night doesn't take people. Okay, let's see. Yep, okay. No one survives alone. The odds are always roughly the same. If I'm, no, define how petty you are. You're not the one to judge me. Yes, 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 yes. As in haggling in a bazaar. All right, okay. This I actually feel confident in. So bop, bop. We'll take the needle. Yes, 2. So boop and boop. And then let's do the trade. Great. So now we can get this and the needle and then boop, boop. And then we complete the trade. Yep. The shell, great. I would really love to get this egg, but I am all out of everything. So we're just going to leave it at that. Good. She'll live for now. That's enough. People say you wouldn't understand. Great. Okay. You'll live. Congratulations. Okay. Great. Ruben,
and
you.
The rain. The goddamn rain, does it ever end?
Forgive me. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Pouring and pouring.
Okay, alright. Are you done? I didn't mean to step on your lines. Forgive me for doubting you, Dankovsky. Your hands lack steadiness, and you lack experience, but it ended well. Thank you, Reuben, for your weirdly backhanded compliment. I doubt it could have gone this smoothly without you. A surgeon's hand must be steady. I saw your hands trembling. You'll never be a surgeon. That's true. It's good you were there. Thank you for being an absolute jerk to me.
That which is torn must be tied, and that conjoined, split apart.
When I returned to the town, Saburov nearly had me executed, and now look how it turned. I'll see to it that he remembers your part in this. Thank you. I wouldn't have managed without you. That is true. There's the Barack I know. There's the Barack I know. Straight as a scalpel. You could have lied, you know. Why? Out of politeness? You have a strange notions of politeness, Onyan. Stay as harsh as you are, Barack. It suits you. All right. I am too crazy to talk to you.
It's a crow eat crow world.
I've already gone. Yes, this is that. We had to pay the price. Okay, great. Watch it closely. Something once you get sports again. Okay, great, good. Now, everybody go away. I don't really need to talk to you. I am in dire straits right now. Oh, I am in severely dire straits. Okay, let me just use this. I should be running at the speed of sound at this point. Okay, here we go. I need things to calm me down. Everything is a blur, but I will... Oh, I already kicked that? Dang it! Alright, calm. Wait, citizen! No. Okay, I just issued the trees, just like, step aside, you're wasting my time. Enough already! You're killing me! Ugh! At this point, I don't know if it's the awkward music or just the fact that all the blood is rushing in my ears. Okay, whatever, we gotta go. I'm going to go to... Tell you what, I'm gonna go to the Stillwater and see if I can actually get some calm down juice. Something blue. Ah, good, blue things. Give.
Tired of
Give.
this noise.
More. I need more. Fine, that'll have to do. Oh, wait, is that a mirror? Sorry, just... Never mind your poker game or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, go. Okay, here we go. Eva. No, don't need to talk to you. Okay. I need you. What do you have? Do you take bullets? What do you have? Morphine crystals? I'll take them. You can have tobacco. And I'll take your morphine crystals. Your morphine crystals are 5. Why? What is this? 3? What are you? 1? Amazing. But I need... never mind. You? Do you have anything worthwhile? You do not? Did I loot everything? We're just gonna have to deal with this for... Oh, the top! That's right, I can spin the top. Spin.
I could
can only spin it once? Kind of whole hockey is this? Okay, alright, fine. You know what? I should be fine. It should be good. I have to go to the polyhedron, and hopefully that girl... The girl trader there likes bullets, so I can get some calomel or something. Hopefully it should be fine. I should be fine. Should be fine. All right, so here we go. Let's start the investigation of the dead soldier. Again. Okay. There's nothing really here to depress me, which is in and of itself depressing, but not an actual good mechanic for the game. All right, here we go. You. Do you want things I have? You don't have anything I need. How much is calomel? 1? Fan-dabby-dozy. That should tide me by for a little bit. Okay, here we go. Nope. Great. All right. That'll do for now. Okay, so let's start this quest. Hello, everyone. Yes. I did, dear viewer, I did do this in the last episode, so I'm just going to speed right through this. Nothing's happened. Be on your way, then. I'm trying to help. Please do lower your voice and don't tell anybody you see. This is the most delicate... nope, just gonna go straight forward. Most delicate matter, we're trying to find a way to avert catastrophe. What are you talking about? Yep, okay, great. Do you understand how deadly rumors can be? Think of it. The first day since the army arrived, the soldier getting... blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's all trouble. Nobody wants any trouble. That's what I was just talking about. So you're suggesting murder? A cover-up? Are you serious? He was murdered and the murderer was walking around. That's dangerous. How do you even know he was murdered? He's lying there in the tower, so that's where his file from. Clear. That's the official version, period. Okay. Have you ever heard of the Lankowski Regiment? No, I haven't. What's the Lankowski Regiment? I don't know. Resulting 8 dead, 3 wounded. Conflict local borrows knife, then his fellows grab their weapons. It was okay. The shot heard around the world, essentially. Everybody has one of those, and that's a very sad staple of history. We don't need. It's not our lads. I'll tell you this. Okay. Do you know the soldier officer? Because the Kashkin's name. Perhaps the reason is the pressure bullying. Why is that? I don't know. It's a possible sort of thing. A pure heart. He was always smiling, helping her when there's a joke in the regiment. That's what they say about people who are bullied. Oh, thank you for depressing me. Can I see Kashkin's personal effects? Do what you must. But okay, great. Okay, I promise not to tell. Great. Can I examine the body? I cannot. Thank you. Weird hockey players. All right, so now we are all fully caught up. Thank you for your patience, dear viewer. Let's go ahead and start the mission proper. Where do I go? I'm sorry. Can I examine the body? Okay. No visible external injuries, contorted posture, mask and gear in the way. Better examine it up close. Can you let me? I'm sorry, I can't examine the body if you don't let me examine the body. Turns out I don't need to. I could just go to the rail yard. Sucks to sucks, losers. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Hello? That's nothing. All right, we move on. Alrighty. So, yes, honestly, with Karminski joining, I genuinely thought that was going to be the worst of it. But I'm so glad now that we have military occupation, which always historically goes very well. So here we go. I need to go to the rail yard, and hopefully they will have some boxes for me. What was that noise? What was the noise that that noise means that something happened in history. Okay. If I fell so I need to examine this. Okay. All right, that's all fine. That's fine. Okay. Great. Okay, so yes, going back. For now, the soldiers and vigilantes demonstrating remarkable unanimity in the desire to hinder me. I need to examine the victim. Distance. All right. So let me go and see where the officers are posted up. Oh, that's the big old Brig Bertha cannon. Yeah, there's nothing that says keeping the peace like massive ordnance. Look at her. She's a beauty. Kind of reminds me of me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's holy crap. It's the pyro from Team Fortress 2. Jeez Louise. Okay. You guys don't mind if I loot some of your stuff, right? And you also brought a mortar? On the rail? What exactly did you think was going to be happening in this town? It's really not hard for people to believe that you have ill intentions when it looks like you're going to blow the town to pieces. All right. Where is your personal tent? It's this way, on this side of the tracks. On the right side or the wrong side of the tracks, I'm not sure. Okay. Here we go. Feels like this letter wants to tell me something. Unsent letter. Greetings, dearest mother. I have the honor to report that my health is as robust as can be. Our provisions are of the finest quality, and the landscapes are exceptionally picturesque. This is a weird way to talk to your mother. So formal. Relations in our service collective are also the most... Okay, so... Relations in our service collective... Okay, so he didn't actually believe that. So I believe that there might have been some bullying. Only they are embittered, if you please. Nope. Yeah, it seems like... Okay, well, how can I treat the living person? Well, how can one treat a living person gray-haired like that? What? They know better, of course, but with belts, with the belts... What? Did they just beat someone to death? I mean, I believe it, but I need to know more about this. Every steppe grass, I must say, blooms with immeasurable fragrance. An unchanging vigor of spirit, your son, Arseny. I look forward to living forever and ever, amen. Oh, okay, sorry, this was the... I didn't get a chance to read this from yesterday when I attended Capella's coronation. This hereby certifies that Bachelor Daniel Denkovsky, head of the Emergency Command for combating the sand plague epidemic, has received notification of the appointment of Victoria Olgumskaya, the younger, as head of the Bull Enterprise. Okay. The measures directed by the Enterprise in favor of the command in the hospital were explained to him, namely, 27 points. Okay. We have an unsent letter. So what about that? All right. Maybe some of the poor boy's compatriots have a bit more insight as to his conditions. We got Private Kashkin lived large, former bed of a deceased soldier, bunks too close to the ground, barely better than vagrants. Okay, well, this is a typical soldier's life. Can I help you? How dare you rummage through other people's belongings? So you know whose things these are? I do. Put it all back where it was right now. When Arseny comes back, I'm telling him everything. Perhaps you could tell me where he's gone. And who might you be? Barging in here like you own the place? Getting your hands all over other people's stuff? Pretty well dressed, too. Don't look like a bandit or a patrolman. Daniel Denkovsky, you might have heard of me? That's you? Why'd you need Arseny's things? Is he ill? At the hospital? His regiment's officer believes he is, but he hasn't come to the hospital, so I'm looking for him. That's awful. Only just come, and he's ill already. Why does this town of ours have to be so unlucky? You do know something, don't you, about where Arseny is gone from the camp? You came here because you were waiting for his return. I was at the station when the army arrived. I sit there often. I just come to be. So they scatter out the wagons and pass by me. And then he turns, takes pity on me, says I'm looking sad, asks what happened. I heard Arseny was sympathetic. That was the officer characteristic of him. I told it to him, all of it. Said I was missing my son. Said the tower had taken him. That my son's always there now, and he never comes to visit. My son. He's called Arseny, too. So we felt some kind of kinship over a single talk. Wait, what do you mean the tower's taken him? Arseny asked the same thing. How do I put it? When the children go to the accursed tower, they go there forever. Us, they forget, for good. You won't understand. You're not a family man, I can see that. You're right, I'm not, but it's not me we're talking about. I told him that, and Arseny was pretty baffled. He just stood there, looking at the tower, said he'd notice it from afar. While he was still on the way here, and he couldn't take his eyes off it. Oh, one more time with feeling. Said he'd notice it from afar while he was on the way here, and couldn't take his eyes off it. Said it was not right, and if the tower was taking children, that meant something was wrong with it. Said he'd return my son to me. So how was he going to return him? Said he'd go to the tower and talk him into coming back. Said he'd find the words. Said he had a younger brother of the same age. Told me to wait for him, so I came to the encampment. You shouldn't wait for him. Arseny must go to the hospital immediately as soon as he's found. Of course he should go if he's ill. If I do meet him, I'll tell him to go see you at once. He'll be cured in the hospital, right? So young still, so heartful. I'll do all I can. Okay. I feel like I need to go back. Yes. Soldier was supposed to climb with the children. What might they know about this? All right, so, yep, time to go back to the polyhedron. And none of you had anything for me to loot. When do I get my flamethrower? Oh, wait, is this something? You guys don't mind, right? I mean, if it's full of grenades, I promise I'll put at least one of them back. All right. I'd like to see the Shabnaks stand up against me when I throw a fully cooked pineapple right into her biscuit box. I don't know what a biscuit box is. Please do not allow me do not make me elaborate on that. All right, so here we go. All right, now back to the polyhedro. Why do you keep doing that with the bells? You make me feel like I'm... All right, I'm not losing any more health, but I am starting to get a little bit too depressed, so a wee bit of a kick just to get me back. Just to balance my humors, as it were. So how are you, dear viewer? As we approach this impossible object, sun setting in this romantic embrace between the two of us. How do you fare? Have you ever fallen off of impossible architecture before and died and caused civil unrest in your... hey, wait, you. Come on, I have words.
A brood of pheasants always broods.
That's it? That's all you got? Is that a pun? What are we doing here? It's you, and at the wrong time as usual. I'm warning you, the mood is very fragile in our tower today. I know a soldier came to you this morning, and now he's dead. He who multiplies knowledge multiplies woe. Isn't that what they say? The soldier came on behalf of a woman. He wanted to take her child back to the town. Such a fool, right? What are we, some kind of critters to you? Taking us to the town. Please tell me what happened. He came, he got rough, he demanded we let him in, lectured us if he knew how to endure this life better than we do. We asked him nicely, he didn't listen. So... It seems to me you're lying. He was not the grabby type. A good guy he was. That means you didn't know him at all that well. He pushed Quirky. Quirky fell and hit his head. And he pushed me for nothing at all. My mask came off. Head hurts even now. So you pushed him back. Himself, on his own. It happens to adults. Their mind is heavy. The tower jumbles their thoughts, pulls them down to the ground. A child's mind is agile, lighter than a feather. A child can be and not be at the same time. An adult can only not be. The tower rejects adults. May I test that? If I climb up the tower, will it reject me too? It's rejecting you already. To come inside the tower, you need a good reason, and you haven't come with a good reason. You've come with accusations, brought some nonsense with you. The tower dislikes nonsense. A man's death is not nonsense. Depends on how you look at it. It's all about perspective. From the tower's point of view, death is not just nonsense. It's adult nonsense. There's no death in the tower because there are no adults. Any adult carries his death inside, like a parasite. Do you even understand what will happen if the army finds out the soldier has died because of you? We're not afraid of them. We're not afraid of anyone. They're the ones who should feel for their lives. That'll show them for what happens if they mess with us. They have guns, you know. How will you fend for yourselves when they come? We'll be all right. Don't you worry for us. This will end badly, Khan. Heed my word. Okay, well... I've been rejected many times in my life, dear viewer, but never from a polyhedron. Although there was that one rhombus. Anyway, that's nothing. You again? Can't you leave the matter alone? You're coming and going, like a bee circling a bunch of flowers, and this might attract other curious bees. Curios bees. Come get your locally sourced honey at Curios Bees. Also get a knick-knack. I don't want the townsfolk flocking to the scene. I spoke to the children on the staircase of the polyhedron. I know what happened. So you have eyewitness accounts. What did they say? They said the soldier tried to climb the polyhedron and fell to his death. It was a tragic accident. Thank God. Sorry, I know how this sounds, but it's a real load off my mind. If this was not murder, we don't have to fear riots. Poor chap. Whatever did he need on top of that eyesore anyway? Well, he wanted to what? Avoids a civil war, or am I a coward for hiding it? You know what? This is fine. He wanted to help. A local woman asked him to bring her son back from the polyhedron. Poor chap. You know, when this impossible structure showed up on the horizon as we were entering town, it made me shiver. Me, a veteran of 2 military campaigns, you look like you're, like, 16. How are you a veteran of 2 military campaigns? Unless they happened back to back. You know, when you were 10. This town taught me that there are things more terrible than the whooshing of misses. We should issue a document to avoid rumors, certification of sorts. Soldier fell to his death, a solider fell to his death, end of story. No docks, all roadblocks, but a paper lets you caper. That's how it is. I'm gonna need a second with that one. No docks, all roadblocks, but a paper lets you caper. I don't exactly know what that means, but it's, you know, catchy enough for me to want to use it in my own time. Being a doctor, I can give you a certificate stating the cause of death. However, the protocol obliges me to examine the body. Examine the body? What for? Didn't you say the cause of death is obvious? Our esteemed doctor is right. Why do I keep changing accents with you? You're really from all over the world with your, I assume, total life experience in the military. Again, which probably started as soon as you were born. The certificate will be rendered void if an investigator looks into this matter. We don't need any investigators. I have a proposition, Doctor. You're circling this dead body like a vulture, so I'll let you examine it. In return, promise that you won't take it to our senior officers. No need to disturb General Block on account of a tragic fall. I hope the examination won't take long. Wait here. All right, bud. Fell from a low height, series of closed fractures. Did the ground cushion the fall? Can I... Is this my examination? I'm holding Q on you, as most physicians would. Okay. So, yep, And then examine it. They gave me access to the body. Well then, is it measles or influenza? Well, the truth is, do I have to be at a certain distance in order to look at you? Do I have to be on this side of you? Can I just run away? Never come back to this horrid town? Okay. What am I... Oh, I have to look at the ground? Too much blood for closed fractures. Too much blood for a gunshot wound. Then why so much blood? Or rather, whose blood is this? Okay. So what do we find out? This is murder. This... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Hello. Happy now? Did you investigate to your soul's content? Give me the certificate and let's be done with it. I'm sick and tired of this. I have bad news. I'm afraid Kashkin was murdered after all. Darn you, are you mocking me, Doctor? You were saying a moment ago that he fell. I understand your concerns, but a murderer is at large. The next victim could be anybody. We should start an investigation. Is that a common military expression? Crap balls! You do him no good, and he whips your foot. You probably think that we enjoy this whole hullabaloo. What are your suggestions? You have a very, very great, colorful language. Penguin Pizza Pie says, was there another body? No, it's just the one, and it looks like old Arseny got shot. So, from where, from how, from why? I believe Dr. Dankovsky is right. Yes, the situation is fraught, but we should be prudent. We're not trying to sweep this under the carpet. We're striving to the best outcome. So do I. Give me some time. I'll talk with the children again, after all, they are witnesses. But first... Nope, I don't have anything to speed me up. Here I go, slogging my feet over to the kids. Hello. Look, I understand the nature of this mechanic. Doesn't mean I like it. Alright, you better make me very angry. I need it for my health.
It's all too easy to unravel into shreds and patches.
Well, I'm glad we both don't understand what accent we're trying to do, Khan. You're becoming a regular here, Doctor. Not tired of climbing up here, are you? And at your age, too. I examined the body. I know what you've done. You know what happened to the soldier. You can't know what we've done. If you knew, you'd be on our side. Let's see. I know you've committed a crime and are now trying to cover it up. It's not us. He did it. It's all because of him. Please calm down and tell me how it happened. I want to know the truth. I'm ready for the truth. We were playing with him. It wasn't for real. It was make-believe. Leave Slavy alone. She didn't want to. She didn't think. Shut up, you fool. So the soldier was shot by a girl called Slavy. How did it happen? I don't know for certain. I just heard the shot, and I saw the aftermath. They say the soldier tried to enter the tower. The children surrounded him, clung to his arms. Slavy's a clever one. Slavy pinches the rifle from his shoulder. It's not loaded, he says. You won't shoot, he says. Just let me pass, he says. Slavy didn't know it would bang. She thought it was all a game. We saw many dreams in the tower. People don't die in the mirrors there, not even from shooting. And when they die, they return from the mirror anyway. The mirrors are honest. But this rifle was not from the mirrors. It was from the adult world. It was real. A loaded gun from a world where death exists. Where's Slavy now? Don't give her away, Khan. We're not giving Slavy away. I'm not going to take her away. I just want to know if she's all right. We'll take care of her. It was my fault. I should have closed the tower from the adults long ago. I should not have given a single chance to the outer world. Every time an adult comes, everything gets worse. I'm at a loss for words. Child got so carried away playing, she committed murder. We feel sick remembering all this for you, too. If you've asked us all you wanted, then please go away. One thing remains unexplained. Why did the soldier lose that much blood? Are you sure you told me everything? What else is there to tell? Shouldn't it be like that? Don't the rifles from the grown-up world spill blood? They do, but considering the exact spot Slavy accidentally shot, where the bullet hit, there should have been way less blood. I'm saying that as a doctor. Also, side note, the soldier is down on the ground level, and you know, that captain or whatever is a 2-war veteran, and for some reason didn't once notice that one of his soldiers died from being shot. Which, I mean, I imagine getting shot happens a lot in war. And if you've experienced 2 of them in your lifetime, there might be a high probability that you see that. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident in our occupiers at this point. They seem to have, you know, maybe he meant he was a veteran of 2 tabletop war games, you know. Maybe rolling some dice, sending out his ultramarines out into the... This is nothing. We're moving on. No one here wanted to deal with wounds, with blood. It's enough that it was spilled. There was too much of it, perhaps. You know better. To us, there was always too much blood in the grown-up world. This incident draws you closer to the adult world. You're not much better than you think. Now allow me to slowly trudge my way over. Case solved. The children shot the shoulder. They say it was an accident. This won't end well. Yeah, bud. You're gonna have to deal with that. Did I already trade away my tobacco? I sure did. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I have plenty of amalgam to survive this. Okay. We're gonna quickly speed along. Oh, is that lootable? Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Come on. I need something to anger me. Where's the nearest angering hole? Anyway, this is untenable. You don't want any of the stuff that I have. I could give you water. You know what? Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. I need this. I probably should have picked this up, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Tobacco. Great. Here we go. Tobacco. Great. This should keep me going for at least a little while longer. Even though I'm completely... Oh, yes! Come here! Give! Oh, thank God.
Damn them.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright, hi everybody. Okay, hello, sorry. Just gonna pass on through to the other side, hope you don't mind. Are we in running mood again, Daniel? This is all you can muster, huh, buddy? Alright, it'll have to do. We have a lootable that we need to loot because I have practically nothing in my pockets. Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. There it is. Let's just make our way down here and hope for the best. That was very underwhelming. Can I light a fire and then just be one with the fire? I could try looting the canes. What's the play here? What? No. No. There is no pain in the stone. The stone, there's pain. God, there's pain in the fear of death. Wake up, step back, everything can be changed. But I can't anymore. No matter how, everything I can be changed, and I will do it. Yes! Oh, we were getting close to time on that one. All right, good. We managed to stave off self-murder. So that's good. All right. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna just quickly try to loot your house. And hopefully there'll be something there for me to take. Nothing. You're not open, right? Nope. Okay. Nothing. Loot. Oh, more stuff to trade. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna take another gamble. You don't have anything in you, do you? No. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, come on. Get out of the way. We're on borrowed time here, buddy. Come on. Well, we're on borrowed amalgam. Whatever. Shut up with the film grain. Penguin Pizza Pie says, slowly loot house, snail doctor. I am the best snail doctor. I don't do doctoring on snails, I just, All right, go. This. Great. What do you have for me? Something good, I hope. Oh, very good. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you for the strychnine. Okay. Oh, we're almost close to time. Should I just talk to a random so-and-so and... I can analyze items, but we're very close to 2100 hours. Okay. I should spend this time trying to find something to kick. Like you! Gimme. Kick. Oh, there we go. Oh, that hits the spot. Right in the water feature. Okay. What? They're still here on the island of the polyhedron. The soldier's body was found. I know. I thought I resolved that. Oh, right. I didn't speak to, I didn't speak to the people. So I gotta go tell them. That was all an accident. Happy little accident. Premature discharge of a firearm. Happens every day. Friendly fire or something. All right, here we go. What do we have? Come on. Let me resolve this case very quickly. Oh, I need better inventory management. I was really kind of hoping that with those special items that I had, I would be able to, trade those for good stuff. You're a frequent visitor here today, Doctor. Will you give it a rest? I returned to take a blood sample for my studies. Still investigating? Will the blood tell you who shot the poor guy? The profuseness of blood concerns me. This is strange, very strange, if we consider the nature of the wound. I agree. While you were gone, I took another look at poor Kashkin. I'm not a doctor, but I've seen my share of gunshot wounds, so you should have noticed it in the first place. This is not the kind of wound that bleeds profusely. This is why I need to study the sample. This may amount to nothing, but I've got to try. Go ahead and try. Don't you talk to the children up there? Didn't they tell you anything new? Or you just stretched your legs? No, nothing new. They all they know is that Kashkin fell down. They don't know about the gunshot. We should leave them alone. All right, give me your blood. Bullet hole. Great. I got the blood. Great. Good. Great. Great. I am running. Okay. Okay. Daniel. I really am hoping to just install a mod that, you know, maybe like I don't know, something. Here, blood. Analyze. Never seen anything like it. The soldier's blood is only a small portion of the sample. The rest is similar to bull's blood, but it's not bull's blood. What does this mean? What does that mean? And how am I so familiar with bull's blood? I need Barack's consultation on the subject of local rituals. Okay, but the last time I saw Barack was... Oh, Barack's in the hospital. Okay. Well, then maybe... I'm so very close to time. Oh, no, it is after 2100. All right, hold on. Gimme. Okay, here we go. What do we got? The box from Isidore's study got warmer. Uh-huh. Can I look at it? Why do I have organs? So many organs. Marvel's box from Isidore cannot be opened by any means inside something new. The box... Okay. So what about that? Can I close the door? What? Penguin Pizza Pie says TATER. I have no idea what you're talking about. Could have simply been placed still smoldering, not the strangest miracle in town, but the most minimalist one. Alright, what angle do I concentrate? The cigarette is still here. Oh, I need to smoke that? So... I need to smoke that so I can increase my mania. I did something wrong. I shouldn't have come the second day. Time stood still. What? A clue? What? Fatal mistake. If only on the second day I hadn't rashly rushed into Simon's study. What? The cigarette is still smoldering. Simon's study opens on the 9th day. Okay. Get. I have no idea what you're trying to say, Penguin Pizza Pie, but thank you for your contributions. If only on the second day I hadn't rashed into... So what, I have to go back into the second day and not do that? Okay. All right, so... I shouldn't have come on the second day. Okay, thank you. All right, well, I'm going to leave this open for you, so, you know, you get some air in there. Okay. Tater the bull. I don't know. Penguin Pizza Pie says, is it the bull, like, Tater Tot's blood? I mean, honestly, there's been so much blood. In fact, the last time somebody said they drank bull's blood, it actually turned out to be, Olgimsky Jr.'s. So... Again, I'm not entirely sure what to believe here. Is that a mirror? Please say yes. No, it's a box! Ah, a box! But that usually only contains matches and nuts. Okay. All right. I already broke that mirror, but hopefully in this hospital there are things I can loot. Okay. Barack said he would be in here. Yes, okay. I'll talk to you now. Why not? Hey, buddy.
Get over it.
That's how you start a conversation? What's happened, Anyan? I have a blood sample on me. Take a look at it, please. I'd like to have your opinion. What is this blood? Do your steptails mention a man who has bull blood in his veins? Now you're speaking in riddles. Bita barun data durathi besheb. You're usually more straightforward. There's a corpse lying under the polyhedron in a pool of blood that's too large. I took a blood sample and it's mixed with bull's blood. That's why I came to you. This is weird. The simplest answer is that someone gutted a bull right there next to the tower. I never heard of anything about a ritual under the polyhedron, but... Now I want to get to the bottom of this too, Onion. Give me the blood sample, I need to see it. And see the place with my own eyes, too. Only then I'll have an answer for you. Barack, the corpse near the polyhedron is a soldier's corpse. I hope you understand how explosive the situation is. Okay, definitely the end. Barack assured me that his blood has nothing to do with the victim, but it strangely agitated him. He took the blood and promised to explain later. Okay, and with that done... Okay, now I can start to see patients. And it's so very late at night, so I don't know how far I'll get, but, whatever. Any mirrors I can break? I already broke all the mirrors I could. Does that turn... I don't know if the music agitates me or depresses me. What do you do? Oh, good, you agitate me. Good. Thank you. I appreciate this. This is a real banger. I believe Skrillex remixed this at some point. I remember dancing to it. I'm just kidding, you can't dance to dubstep. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, before I even think about talking to you... No! Why don't we have any drugs? Thank you. Wait, no, that's depression juice. I don't need depression juice. Alright, whatever.
My head spins after I visit the Stillwater. Like I'm tipsy.
The military was supposed to bring order, but it looks like it increased disorder. By my calculations, we have that's my calculations for you. It's famous mathematician, Scatman John. By my calculations, we have my God. By my calculations, we have our 3.5 patients here to see you. Okay, so it wasn't my fault. All right, my brain couldn't process that because I was trying to make sense of it. What do you mean 3.5? Is it a sequel? 3.5 Men? That's nothing. We move on. The first one, he goes by Patchwork. Patches! I knew this was going to be the From Software crossover. Is not a patient. He is here for some documents. We need you to process this request. There are 3 patients for the usual procedure. Aristarch, a student, Sakman, an herb bride, and Dodo, an army sergeant. The army, you say, dropping like flies the moment they arrived. What are the sergeant's complaints? Chronicle military drills. Oh, you're hurting me, game. It's just every dialogue is just... Oh, forgive my poor sense of humor, doctor. Poor sense of humor? I can't even forgive your grammar. I know that this game was not inherently made here, so I forgive you. I'm still having a great time. I'm just teasing, but maybe you should pay your localization team a little bit less. Sergeant Dodo was sent here by his senior officers who suspected he might have the plague. Kudos to them. The sergeant waited out the required number of hours and showed resistance to the pest. He's good for making the vaccine. What does Patchwork need? What kind of documents? I didn't quite understand, to be honest. He is very nervous. He requested a private conversation with you. A herb bride? Don't tell me I have to survive another interview in steppe language. That complicates diagnostics so much. She was rescued from a boarded-up house. The inside was full of corpses. Everyone died from the sand pest except her. How did she end up there, I wonder? And who's the other person? A student? I thought you didn't have any universities here. This is how he introduced himself. Student. Being the diligent man that I am, I wrote it down. The orderlies found him in an infected district, stone drunk. They mistook him for a corpse and were about to throw him onto the pyre. Every single time I came home from the college bars like that, woke up, found myself onto a... This is nothing. When We're both having problems today, game. I just want to let you know that. I'm right there with you. Aristarch woke up. Just like in one of those horror moving pictures that are all the rage now. Thank you. I have my work cut out for me. 3.5 patients. All right. So, let's start with you. Who are you? Patchwork. I beg your pardon? Where could I procure papers? What papers? Do you need a prescription? You see, I need papers confirming that me or my children aren't sick. Oh, Jesus, your eyes are so red. Sorry, buddy. Didn't even know. Okay, you have, red eyes. Undeniably so. And you're a little bit beaten up. But that's not a diagnosis. You're Dr. Dankovsky, aren't you? Head of the hospital? Could you issue those? Why do you need that? Please understand, I need to get my children out of town. The military said they would evacuate us from this nightmare, but they request a health certificate from a competent authority. That's a first. No one so far had approached me with a request like this. I think you're omitting some details. I just want to save my children, while they're still alive, while I'm alive. Who wouldn't grasp an opportunity to leave? We've been examined, we've been tested, we've got no sand pest, but the cordon guards still turned us back. No, something's amiss here. Little, Yakov, come here, please. Did this gentleman test negative for the sand pest? He isn't our patient, is he?
My head spins after I visit the Stillwater.
You said that
I've been
already.
tipsy.
You might be. You repeated that line twice, so maybe lay off the isopropyl alcohol. Everyone is a patient in at this hospital, including ourselves. No, Mr. Dankovsky, Citizen Patchwork and his underage children have no traces of the sand pest in their test results. This much we've properly confirmed. However, how do I put it? Go on, Little. I mean, the patient is feverish. Thank you. Just gonna... That's a heart thing, right? You can see it plain as day. The orderly also put some note about his skin in the patient chart. I think that's why the military are reluctant. Damn this bureaucracy. Enough with your power trip. If we don't have the sand pest, then let us out. Who cares about the fever? Maybe that's because I'm nervous. With all the things going on, you don't need an infection to drop dead. Thank you for clarifying, Little. And you, dear sir, should have mentioned that the military had good reasons for questioning your health. Why can't you understand that I have children? This isn't about me. I just have to get them out. I'm begging you. Issue the papers. Don't let us die here. You have to get your children out, and I have to make sure you don't pose any danger to other people and to yourself. Let's start with the examination. I ain't got the sand pest. Why can't that be enough for you people? What else do you want to find? You cruel, heartless fiends. Dangerous infections aren't limited to the sand pest. Get behind the screen. This is your only chance of getting those papers. Oh, you have got a rash of some kind. And he swore he was healthy, with such spots on his skin. Seems like he has some sort of that looks rashy. That looks like a rash. Looks like rash. Blisters red and black and green. Different types indicate different diseases. I mean, it's red. It could be eczema. I'll put both down for now. Or skin redness. Not necessarily red, just raised. Alright, what do we got from the back? Yep, more of these spots. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't check your heart rate. Your heart rate's fine. Let's see your arms. Hands are spotted too. No wonder the military suspected something. Yeah, you seem to have some sort of rash going on. Legs? Legs are fine so far. Oh, no, you got some rashing on your thigh there. No, he couldn't have missed this, so why lie? Alright, exit. So, buddy, what the hell's your deal? Now, will you give me the papers? I'm clearly fine. No, you are clearly not. You'll have to answer my question. What did my... No, it just says fever. No, you're clearly not. You have to answer my questions. I will. It's not like I have much choice. Whatever it takes to get us your permission to evacuate. Your eyes are inflamed. How will you explain that? What's there to explain? All those sleepless nights thinking about how to save my kids? If you want your papers, wait a little longer. I need to carefully consider my decision. What do I have? So far, I'm caught between two major diagnoses. Red eyes and fever. Fever and eczema. But I can help but... oh, no, these... I'm actually... Oh, there's a lot more. So I have red eyes, rash, skin redness, yes, fever. I'm gonna go with skin redness. Could be measles. I can get rid of these. Still leaves me with measles. Hydrophobia, headache, dystrophy, severe pallor. If I put rash back in, could be nephropathia, epidemica, hydrophobia, headache, bulimia, photophobia. Well, what do you got for measles? A highly infectious viral disease with a very high transmission rate. It is marked by fever, inflammation of mucous tissues, conjunctivitis, and skin rash. The Metropolitan Infectionists Societies suggest cattle as the virus source, but this theory doesn't have the unanimous support of the medical community. If the body overcomes the disease, then immunity develops, preventing future infections. However, fatal outcomes are possible, especially for malnourished patients without access to proper treatment and care. Risk groups, children, as well as people spending a lot of time with children, teachers, mothers, and mentors. Well, you did mention your kids a bunch of times. And then we also have red eyes, red skin, and fever. Rash, skin redness, and fever. If I get rid of the rash, could be measles. Let me ask you about your rash. You have red spots all over you. That's not something you could miss if you insist that you're healthy. You mean my rash? It's just an allergy, doctor. Nothing unusual. No. I understand that you are not telling me the truth here. Oh, I have calomel? Very nice. I didn't know that. Neato. Okay, let's take a look at it again. So we have, I want to say it's measles. I mean, you have skin redness, red eyes, and fever. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in, because there's nothing that compares. So let's go ahead and do that. So, good news, bad news. Now, will you give me the papers? I'm clearly fine. No, you're clearly not. Yeah, okay, great. All right, so you're done. Are you the children? Hello? Where's our dad? We've lost him, Motley and I. When will you let him go? Daddy said it won't take a minute, and it's been so many minutes. Your dad lied to you. This will take a while. He's not a liar, you are. Let our dad go, pretty please. What about you, Motley? Why are you crying? Do you miss your daddy so bad? Her throat is very sore. She can barely talk. So is mine. But big brothers never cry. I didn't even cry when Mom died. Give us back our dad. Throat, you say, and your little faces are covered in the same red spots it's got over. Okay. Oh, that's an additional symptom. Whoops, can I undo that? Okay, real quick. Red eyes, fever, skin redness. I'm just going to use you as just a thing. Red eyes. Skin redness. Where's sore throat? Sore throat, fever. Still measles. Okay, we're in the clear. We're in the clear. All right, great. All right, good. Okay, thank you so much. I will promise not to misdiagnose you, probably. Okay, good. So you're all done. Who's next? Who are you? Swangoose! What a name. I love it. What good will it do to keep me here? This place is stuffy, cramped, and hectic. Aristarch, correct? I'm Daniil Dinkovsky, your doctor. Haven't you been informed yet? You've been diagnosed with a sand pest. I'm sorry, but you'll have to stay in the hospital. I prefer the morgue in that case. Can you arrange that? At least it's quiet there. Are you... I thought everybody knew by now that we're developing vaccines thanks to patients who don't die from the sand pest within the first few hours. Think of it as passing a resistance on to other people. And what if I don't want to? Save mediocrity and dullness with my own self, that is. Whom are you calling that? Ordinary townsfolk? Aren't you getting a bit carried away? The townsfolk. This very loathsome city. You do have a very emo look to you, Swangoose. Although your name doesn't really match up with what your personality is right now. Perhaps you as well. If you care about preserving and multiplying the great unwashed, then we're definitely not comrades. What? Let me give you a dose of reality. Dissatisfaction with the world can be caused by illness. When the body suffers, the mind looks for ways to lash out. Think what you will. I haven't time to cast pearls before swine. I once came here all the way from Luxley to apprentice under Peter Stamerton. And what do I find here? The same old, same old. People building cages while they talk of dreams. The only thing worth something here is the polyhedron. You're an architect. I haven't heard of Peter taking on any apprentices. Well, you know, he has to talk to someone, a personal, who at least has some spark of talent or aspirations. He chose me out of many others. Creators understand each other on a level ordinary people could never hope to reach. All right, you're special, but talented people fall ill too. Let's see what your complaints are. Complaints? My complaints no longer matter. I told you, just send me to the morgue and let that be the end of it. Your chart mentions nausea. Do you really feel sick? I suppose, but it's nothing, just a hangover. Are you sure? What were you drinking the night before? Everything that can be poured. Twirine, vodka, God knows what else. Do you really care about such trifles? Apparently not. Apparently you stumped me. Okay. How much longer will this go on? Seems like you're just as mediocre as those you're trying to save. Maybe, maybe not. You'll have to answer a few questions to test that theory. Rumors said you were a genius. Well, that's never true in this town. You look lethargic. It's not surprising given the circumstances of your arrival at the hospital, but still, tell me, have you noticed your energy levels decline in the recent days? This whole town is in decline. It shrouds me. It shrouds everyone. Sparks of inspiration are so rare here, and they go out so criminally fast. Are you saying that you've grown used to feeling exhausted? Well, how do you feel here? This place strains everyone. I'm just gonna chuck that in, buddy. Okay, alcoholic, fine. But we're going to go to the heart, and we're going to talk about, not weakness, just fatigue. Or fatigue. I feel like I've made that joke way too many times. This is in the chest. Difficulty breathing, slow pulse. Just, what would you say? Just tiredness, hydrophobia, headache, bulimia, hallucinations, loss of coordination, darkness, visual impairment. No. No. Oh, you're getting me sick. With how deep you are. And so poetic. Severe pallor, hematomas, fever, burning sensation of the heart, rapid pulse, weakness, vein damage, slow pulse. I'm not seeing fatigue here, but I'm going to chuck in nausea and vomiting. I know you said you were on a bit of a bender. I keep thinking about your nausea. You say it's a hangover, but what do you usually eat? I forget to when inspiration strikes, and the food in this wretched town is pure poison. Meat, awful. Dried curd balls, more meat, pie, and even that comes from with animal fat. Yuck. The only decent food is served at the Stamatin pub, since they use recipes from the capital. I used to go there quite often. Used to, so you no longer do. I think you're just a gossip. What does my carousing in pubs have to do with healthcare? Take your nausea, for example. If it's a result of poisoning at the pub, I need to inspect that food. All of this is pointless, tedious scrabbling, like building houses instead of masterpieces of engineering, thought like the polyhedron. Don't you find it all rather petty yourself? I'll spare you my mediocrity for now. Wait here, Aristarch. Okay. Do I have to go to the pub and find out what the heck your frickin' problem is, bud? What do we got? More petition of the patient. Patchwork doesn't have the plague, but he demands... No, it's fine. Sakman. Found unconscious. The order is in the cart with plague corpse. Is just drunk or something more serious? I don't know. He says he's tired, but I can't seem to find it. I need to look at your everything. Come here. Let me see what Homo Specialis looks like, shall we? Please disrobe behind the screen for the examination. Heart rate's fine, but you too thin or just me? Has he lost weight recently? An alarming sign. Bumped himself, fell while he's drunk, or should I count this as a symptom? Seems to have some sort of abrasions and bruising. What do you count as... Do you have slow pulse? Heart rate. A pulse in the range of 60 to 80 beats per minute is considered normal. Anything lower, 61, so you're close. But we're going to go with... you seem to have hematomas and some sort of abrasions. I can call them ulcers. I am going to say loss of appetite here, just to throw it in. Could be Twirene syndrome, although I don't want to keep that in if it's not the ish. Also, he does look a little bit pale. He's got a lot of bruising. Too thin just me. Was he beaten? Vascular pathology? Let me see. He's got bruising on his knuckles as well. Getting into fights there, bud. Having a scrap? What did you find? What was it? What? Bruises again. Was he beaten? Vascular? Okay. No, we already covered that. Incredible number of bruises, especially for a man of the arts. Okay. Lots of bruises. I have abrasions, don't I? Hematomas, there we go. Burning sensation, okay, good. Alright. Okay, let's have a little chat, buddy. Yes, answer some questions then. You're covered in bruises, not quite what I expected from a man of art. Oh, that, well, consider it an allergy. To fools, that's how it manifests. Oh, nice. Aristarch, were you in a fight? Please give me a straight answer, or I could misdiagnose you. Be thankful I let you see those bruises at all. Just a reminder, I don't give a damn about your vaccine or your patients with their identical dreary faces. It's all dust, so let it turn to dust. Have I made myself clear? That didn't really answer any of my questions. Purposefully withholding information is not necessarily a good sign here. Alright, so we're going to go compare either between influenza. So it has, okay, good. So we're going to test your skin, buddy. Let me take some samples. I want your skin. Give me your skin. Alright, let me take my dyes. Okay, here we go. Skin sample. Okay, what do we got? We're gonna have to go deeper. Nothing. Oh, there you are. Nope. There we go. Could you just stay still? Okay, so you have a diseased organ, and it's the skin. So the skin is sick. You've got sick skin, buddy. And sick skin is a sign of, between these two, nausea and vomiting, and hematomas, which is the only two symptoms that I have, and you have diseased skin, which is not true of influenza, so Twirene syndrome. Let's lock it in. All right. Do I have time for one more? Most probably. Oh, you. Now will you give me the papers? I'm clearly fine. Your kids have followed you to the hospital. Poor things. Didn't seeing them stir your heart at least a little bit? Patchwork, as a fellow human, I understand you, but as a doctor, I need to clarify some details. You have no heart. We're not people to you, we're just patient charts. Your children have red spots on their faces, same as you have all over your body, and yet you insist you're all healthy. I've told you, doctor, it's an allergy. It runs in our family. Are you saying those don't happen? And what are the three of you so awfully allergic to? To chocolate. As soon as we eat just one piece, we break out in spots. When did your allergy start? How are you treating it? Why did you eat chocolate if you knew you were allergic? What is this, an interrogation? Your children have red eyes, so do you. You think they're too small to understand anything? You think they have nothing to cry about? Your son says he never cries. Your statements don't seem to match. Oh, he's just putting on a brave face. He's such a proud little boy. Listen, you're clearly unwell. You and your children have identical symptoms. I'm also certain that your throat feels awful sore, same as theirs. Are you sure you don't want to tell me something? Then I'll be able to treat them. I'm not... Fine, have it your way. My daughter Motley was playing with other kids on the street. That's where she must have caught something. Everyone in our town broke out in spots. We got sore throat, headache, and the fever too. But it's not the plague. It's not, but you said it yourself. Your daughter caught it on the street, and she infected you and your son. Your disease is contagious, and you know it. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not about me. It's about the children. I'm begging you, please, give us the papers so that we could save ourselves. This is reckless. You might get worse on the road, and with no one to provide you with proper care. Or will they see you as a sandpest carrier and won't look further? Then what happens to your children? I'm willing to risk it, Doctor. I'll hide. I'll lie about that allergy. Whatever it takes to keep my kids safe, away from the sandpest. No, you're not. You're endangering the lives of not only yourselves and others, which is horribly irresponsible and selfish. Sorry, but them's the breaks. No, you aren't getting permission to leave the town. You'll infect other people, albeit not with a sandpest. You'll also ruin my reputation with the army. So, no. Goodbye. Oh. Looks like we're done here. The end of the day has come. All right, so did I already see today's play? I think I have.
From the start that he would never leave.
Yes.
That he'd
Once
stay with us
again.
forever.
Yes. Once
So
again,
we
Mark
have to
Immortal
leave him.
tells me I'm going to die, which is all very cute. All right, hi, Eva. Can we talk? No, we cannot. All right, let's get this day a-going again. Wait, do I get to see the reports at least? Take. Until all of the vaccine cannot be obtained, you can check the personal files to see whose diagnosis was missed. Most of them. All right, so good. I got patchwork right, and yes, I know it's not available. Okay, Mr. Hospital Chief, it's good to hear that after you insisted on my diagnosis, your pills helped me and my children. I don't feel sorry for myself, but they're not suffering anymore. For that, I bow to the ground before you. If only we didn't catch the plague now. Great, you're welcome. Okay, here we go. We start the day over again. Whoop. All right. Okay. I don't want to... Morning, Lyra's shift in the morning. Common emotion in the town in the recent days. Alas, I'm powerless to help Yulia. Yesterday, Yulia walked... Oh, yes, I have to do... Yesterday is going to have so many freaking things to do. Okay. Right. I'm not going to break anything. We're just going to start the day over and proceed directly to the diagnoses. Yes. Day 9, in which the bachelor performs his occupational duties. I'm doing it, Mom! I have nothing in there. That's a shame. Hello, everyone. Hello. I have nothing in there. That's horrible. Okay, we're just gonna go straight at it then. Okay, wait. Which one am I? Aristarch. No! Oh, doctor, the people he kept getting worse, but he stayed silent and refused help. He didn't call anyone, and so he died. We didn't manage to save him. Did you want to die then? It turns out you prescribed him the wrong treatment, alas. Well then. I'm just gonna... Sorry, I'm just gonna, yep, you saw nothing. Okay, so I am going to break something. All right, so where is Aristarch? Go. Great. Okay, let's try this again. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. All right. Maybe if I try flattering him, maybe that'll give me a lot of credence with him. Maybe he'll be a little bit more open-lipped with me.
Living.
What else? Special days? What are these things? Special days. Simon study opens on the 9th day, so I'm not gonna go on the 9th day. But oh man, do I have to go back to the 2nd day? And then... What do I have to do here? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, hold on, one moment. There we go. Hopefully, sorry, I had to turn on the fan. It's getting awfully hot in here. Let's see. All right. Back in it, we're going to find out what's wrong, truly, with our most pompous of guests. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Yes, yeah, do I... Maybe I... Alright, I will take a different approach. I wholeheartedly agree with your assessment of the morgue's appeal, but neither you nor I have a ticket there just yet. That's a great pity. No deliverance for me, it seems like. I must keep enduring mediocrity and dullness. Who are you calling, Zax? Fine. Alright, tough love. And you're a beacon of light, I take it? A rebel, a genius that has risen above the whole situation, is that right? Think what you will, I haven't time to cast note. Okay. I haven't the time to waste on empty chatter. What are your complaints beside the spread of mediocrity? Complaints? My complaints are no longer matter, I told you. Send me the morgue and let me the end of it. Okay. You barely escaped that fate. The orderlies found you in an infected district and it's sorted with the corpses until you stirred. What were you doing there? Wish I could have stayed still. I was just out and about, fell asleep, drunk. Does it matter now? You were out and about in an infected district. Now, where there's plague? Do you hold yourself in such low regard? Not to mention, it's forbidden. Listen, I've had enough. Yes, I'm a fool and a violator. Is that what you want to hear? Are we done here? Your chart mentions nausea. Do you really feel sick? I suppose, but it's nothing, just a hangover. Are you sure what were you drinking the night before? Everything I can pour. Tell me exactly what bad happened, since you're so eager to end up in the morgue. None of your business. Are you a confessor or a doctor? This town happened, is what I can. Let me start with the investigation. So, we're gonna put... So, keep hematoma. Get rid of loss of appetite. Keep nausea and vomiting. For now. We have hematomas. It looks like he has a deathly pallor. What about, let's see. Belching, geophagia, earth eating, no. Dystrophy, low weight. Let's try dystrophy. Oh, sorry. Let me unclick that so it doesn't mess everything up. We'll put that on. We got hematomas. Okay. I think it's just all hematomas. Too thin is just me. Lost race an alarming sign. Bruises, beaten, vascular pathology. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yes, more bruises. Lots and lots of bruising. More bruises, bruises, bruises. Okay, here we go. Let's have ourselves a little conversation. Answer a few questions. You look lethargic. It's not surprising, but the circumstances around the sound. But still, tell me, have you noticed your energy levels? Is that weakness? We talking weakness here? Weakness? Lethargic and active. Okay. Okay. You look lethargic. It's not surprising. Yep. Could you leave less quickly? Do you feel exhausted or not? Well, how do you feel here? This town drains everyone. I keep thinking about your nausea. You say it's a hangover, but what did you usually eat? Yes, okay. Used to, you no longer do. Everything. I'm identifying recent contacts, therefore potential individual with the same diagnosis as you. All this is pointless to you scrabbling. Why have you become so emaciated? I have a knobbly, thin appearance. Have you never noticed that all who create beauty have a delicate bone structure? Art is a part of the ecosystem. Your thinness is unhealthy. No, there's slenderness and then there's dystrophy. I'm trying to discern which of the two this is. Are you jealous? You can stand to lose a bit of weight. Your wrists are like that of a laborer. I expect a scientist so full of bold ideas to look a little more refined. You're covered in bruises. How can you stand to look in the mirror then if you're allergic to fools? How incredibly witty. It's no worse than your response. What are you hiding? How did you get these bruises? It's important. Be thankful I let you see the bruises. Okay. Alas, our conversation hasn't helped clarify the diagnosis. You're forcing me to look into your case in more detail. Where do you live? You were admitted to the hospital anonymously, along with the corpses. We have your name on record, but no address. This is crossing every possible line. You want to barge into my home? Go to heck. Nah, go to hell. I can say that one. I don't remember the address. I forgot. How about that symptom for your list? Okay. So you won't give me the address? That's fine. I'll figure it out. You praised Stamatin's pub, didn't you? Good. All right. You're the owner of a broken heart. I mean, you're a proprietor of the broken heart. So let's go there, to the pub. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. How are you doing on this glorious morning? Everything's fine? No one's been murdered? I have nothing in my inventory, and I'm terrified. Here we go. Alright, back at it again. Is that anything? That looks like something. Oh, geez, why am I all the way... Okay, alright, fine. Here we go. Thank you, Incredible Hulk, or Kool-Aid Man, whichever one of you actually burst through that door. Let's see... It's around here, isn't it? Yes, yes! And nary a box to loot in sight. How absolutely...
Vibrant.
outrageous.
Everything's so vibrant.
Yeah, all my stuff's in here. Great, good. Wait, what's in here? This is all fine. But at least I found my, my stains. So that's good. Piano. Wait, there's something I can loot around here, isn't there? This? It'll do. All right. Bartender. The number of our patrons decreases with every day of the plague. The empty bottles keep piling up all the same. It's a sad dynamic. I've actually come to ask you about one of the patrons. Do you know Aristarch, the architecture student? Almost wish I didn't. He loves to go on and on about his higher calling. When was the last time you had to listen to him? A good while back. The master banned him from the pub in the summer. Said he was both a good-for-nothing hack and turning his brother into an alcoholic to boot. Peter Stamerton, I mean. So Aristarch hasn't been here since summer, which means you won't be able to tell me about his symptoms. You wouldn't happen to have his address. I really need it. Look, for a beautiful, spacious house in the Skinner's district, couldn't name the style, since I'm no architect, but you'll know that haven for lofty types when you see it. Does Aristarch have the means for luxurious housing? I thought he was a starving student. That luxurious house fits a lot of starving students, all of them artists or musicians, a creative commune. Some of them are nice, but then there are also people like Aristarch. They pool their resources so they can surround themselves with beauty. The commune is a perfect environment for spreading infections. I should take a look at it. By the way, you're not the first to ask about Aristarch today. Some thugs stopped by before you. I was pretty surprised he had acquaintances so far outside of the Bohemia. Thugs? How curious. Aristarch is covered in bruises, as it happens. Alright, so we could probably rule out the bruising. Perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. Now then. Let's see. Are there any traders in this area? No. But there is some in this horrible place that's terrible. Good. Good. Give me. Alright, here we go. Because I could use some calomel. Alright, here we go. Ooh, and I'm going in like the worst, like the longest area away from where I want to be. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go... Nope, you just chill there for a second, my dude. We're gonna use this gate to act as a little bit of a buffer. And what I'm gonna do is... Crap. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna go zip-a-zop. No, what? No, I wanted to... okay, hold on. Wait, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine. I can't kick that. No, I don't know what you're saying. Hold on. Shh, shh, shh. I have my map open. You can't. Yeah, I know. It's scary. I have a gun, and not entirely sure if it works. You're not following. Stop it. Okay, here we go. Okay, you have stuff to trade? Great. What do you have? You have a package. I'll take it. Why not? Let's see what's in it. I got lucky last time, I think. You have morphine crystals and strychnine crystals, but I don't have anything else I wish to trade with you, so let's just do that. Let's see what's in this beautiful little thing. Sad juice. Great, thank you. Just really kind of hoping for calomel, but we can't get lucky all the time. Or any of the time, really. Been trying to relic farm in Warframe, and I keep getting hosed. Alright. Oh, it's the Stamentons. Are you open? Knock, knock. Are you guys still here? Did you leave? I think you guys might have left. Ooh, but you have... Nope, that's a clock. I can't loot your clock. Alright, I guess you guys ski-daddled. Good for you. I really should have probably tried to break into your house earlier, but I didn't, so my apologies. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go this way, this way. Everyone's so excitable today. Alright, it's a straight shot through this hallway. No touching! No touching! Okay. No touching. No touching. You, thugs. Well, if it isn't the track hound, what do you want with Aristarch? Heard you was sniffing around at the pub asking about him. I'm his doctor. What business do you have with him? We're on a missing persons case, so to speak. That person was Aristarch, and then no one's seen hide or hair of him. Need to have a little chat now. Take a walk for now, Doc, for your own good. Who's your missing person, and how long have they been gone? Look at him take the hunting stance again. He really is a hound. Wants everything handed to him on a silver platter. How about you tell us what you sniffed out about Aristarch? Where's he holed up, eh? You're hindering my medical duties. In case you haven't noticed, there's a plague raging in the city. Let me pass right now. This is how it's gonna go. You're not getting into Aristarch's house, and if you keep pushing your luck, you've only got yourself to blame. Got it? Well, I tried asking nicely, so I suppose we'll have to do this the hard way. Oh, hey! Thanks. You guys really did not stick true to your word. They just don't make thugs like they used to. If I play you, will you depress me? Black keys, white keys, silly metaphor. Clearly the instrument is used, it's just not gathering dust. Maybe I should have become a pianist. Well, obviously nobody thinks I can make it as a surgeon, so I don't think I'm going to have such deft fingers. Polish mixed with blood. Press the wound to whatever was at hand. So what, you have skin? You have blood poisoning? Sorry, real quick. Thank you.
This is it.
Thank you for giving me a shard. Okay, that's... No, I don't want to leave. There he is. I told you to crawl out of the work sooner. You're exhibiting signs of a session, gentlemen. Go home, get some rest. How about we make you take a nap, smart guy? Hey, Sly, let's put good doctor on bed rest real quick. I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm going back in. That's the door to exit. We do not take that door. That's the bad door. Aristarch isn't the only one abusing alcohol in this house. Bohemians. Were they celebrating something? Summoning the muse? Okay. Alright, well, first and foremost, I'm going to rule out the hematomas, because that was not a chronic illness. That was just you getting beat. Undoubtedly blood. What happened here? Should I be more careful? Alright, is there any more blood here? How did you injure yourself? Alright, no. This is the workshop, right? No. Oh, hello! Ooh, this is actually very good. I like this. I mean, she's horrible and she ruins my day, but I like that. Excellent work. Our commune has no vacancies. Not at the moment, but we're in the middle of an epidemic. So just you wait. You might get lucky enough to move in. You have a peculiar notion of luck, but I'm not here for a room. I'm Dr. Daniil Dankovsky, and I'm currently treating Aristarch, the architect. Oh, sorry for jumping to conclusions. I mistook you for yet another commune candidate. There's blood on the floor of your house. Did something happen? Does someone need help? Blood? Oh, right, it slipped my mind completely, and I thought I was such a refined shade, too. Ah, where were we? The source of that blood, right? I don't know about that. I just got back from a plein air session half an hour ago. The light in the steppe is so soft right now, you have to capture it. Do people spill blood here so often you don't pay any mind anymore? Now that's a creative environment. No, this was a first. Or, well, I don't recall any other instances, but who knows what that blood means. Before the commune, I used blood as a medium for painting once. It turned out ridiculous, admittedly, but it was an experience. Some thugs are hanging around outside. As far as I understand, they're looking for Aristarch, and it's unlikely they have good intentions. Why assume they're thugs? There's no need to be afraid of every little thing. I, for one, have all sorts of clients. A whole step-family ordered a portrait from me once. Not of themselves, of a dead cow. Tater tot. I, only paint portraits when money is really tight. It would have been less concerning if a dead cow had asked me about. No. They are thugs, I assure you, and they have some sort of grievance with Aristarch. Be careful, they might cost you too. Well, thanks for your concern, but I can see you're full of prejudice. I talked to them about their taste in art, even if they were thugs. Are they not human? Ah, I see how it is. Your artistic perception is chronically inflamed. Is that a compliment? Thank you. So what do you need? My paints are thickening. You then add water to them. I don't thin your paints. Your housemate Aristarch has the sand pest. Please keep that in mind and get yourself checked. But he is also ill with something else, and I'm trying to find out what. How dreadful! If they diagnose me with the sand pest, I'll have the time to sketch it at least, even if it's just a rough draft. But Aristarch works with buildings and blueprints. Those require thinking, calculations. You can't erect a monument to your own death in a couple of minutes. Poor man. Have you noticed any signs that he's ill? Anything at all? You're an artist, you should have a keen eye for detail. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. I'd say his silhouette has become sharper, more pointed in the last few weeks. What do you mean? Has he lost weight? Yes. The lines of his body have changed so much. I thought it was some inner turmoil mirrored in his own physical form, but it turns out it's just illness. Thank you, that's useful. But there's something else I'd like you to ask. Aristarch was adamant about me not coming here. Do you know why? Could we not? I'm so tired of that subject. I can't stand gossip or hearsay. No, I distance myself from it from the very beginning. I never discuss it within the commune, and I certainly won't with you. Listen, I'm not trying to gossip. Aristarch's secret interests me for purely medical reasons. Don't even ask. Find someone else to talk to. There are plenty of bone pickers around, but I refuse. I don't mind critiquing artists' decisions, but their life choices? That's just low. I hope you can distinguish between what can be kept silent safely and what is too dangerous. Alright, it says artist with a sharp eye. What do we have? One of the neighbors is not of this world, but she noticed that Aristarch suddenly lost a lot of weight. I believe I already have that. I believe I already have, yes, dystrophy. Alright. You kind of missed a couple of... That's fine. Who am I to critique? I mean, the greatest artistic endeavor that I've ever done was haphazardly paint or draw a moose in MS Paint. What is this? And some, many good authors, and some I'm encountering for the first time. Impressive library. What a hefty manuscript. Literary grift or gramophonia? What do you have? The cadaver stood still amid the tall grass. It hadn't been easy to find it. None of the locals could say for sure where it was, which seems strange. There's a salt-covered dead child in one of your fields and you don't know where it is. But that's how it was. Things seem a lot more intense in the retelling than in real life. When you describe them, the cadavers are inexplicable corpses in the woods, pale, motionless, shriveled, with sunken faces. In real life, far afar, they look just like tree stumps. In twilight, you can't even see them. In new moon, you imprint on a baby. Sorry, that's a different manuscript. And the grass here was so tall, almost up to her chest. That made things a lot more difficult. They said that at dawn, when the emission began, the boy's hair, eyebrows, and fingernails would get covered in crystals of salt, just like frost. Oh, how pretty. Oh, wow, that really brought me down. Ugh, artists. What do we got? Ooh, statues. Ooh, a mirror. Thank you for your service.
They're answer is
Inspired by
in yours.
classical models, beauty imprisoned in stone forever. Not very keen on, you know, the head parts, except for that one. You make them separately and then attach them together? Rags always come in handy. Sculptors have dusty work. Wipe dust, wipe blood, wax on, wax off. All right, what else? What else do you have for me? Is the laundry room? Great. Okay, what is this? This looks like architecture. Grotesque, even silly. Is this the polyhedron? He didn't make this seriously, did he? Gone blind, or was he drunk? It's kind of like it, he just has it at the wrong side. What do we have here? Ooh. An eyeglass. And a finger? What? A severed finger? Seriously? Aristarch, however, has all of his fingers intact. Perhaps the person missing a finger won't get won't get blood poisoning after all. Finally, proper bandages, not filthy rags. Grab just in case. If no bandages was found, did it fall off the victim? A neck scarf looks like a woman's. Did Aristarch take them himself? Pain and pills. Painkillers? So what happened here? An accident? A household injury? An act of art? I'm gonna assume it's an act of art. Could someone have artistically severed a finger? So she's once painted with blood. Artists sometimes do wild things, deliberately injure themselves, for instance. Artistically severed a finger. Artistic punch is capable of far more disturbing gestures. Okay, so... great. This Odong is clearly not G. With love, G. Someone's joke, some strange fetish. Okay, so there is someone else. Nothing like the original. This is definitely Aristarch's room. What is the center of gravity? Definitely won't stand like this. Alright, so I have something to ask the neighbor. Please tell me I have... I don't. Nope, I even have the components for... Oh, for... Oh! Hello! Tell me, out of curiosity, can you count to 10? I thought it was Aristarch in there. Who are you? I'm Aristarch's doctor, and you are? Valentina, his friend. What's wrong with Aristarch? Is he ill? Was he attacked? Did he do something to himself? Oh God, I knew it. I knew it. Wailing won't help here. Tell me, are you too close? The closest. But why are you asking? Aristarch is seriously ill. I need to know how he lived, who he spoke with, and what he did, down to the smallest details. It's the only chance to save him, and since he has no intention of helping himself, I'm asking you to. Help Aristarch? Of course I will. You know, he's a special soul. One could even say a genius. People like that are one of a kind. He draws, he writes. What else? He sings, he tells fairy tales, he draws polyhedra, and mimics birdsong. Valentina, you might have very low standards. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I'm just saying if I was coming across a dating profile, I would just like to meet with that person because they do seem curious. But to fall in love with those aspects, I assume you say you're the very closest. So, okay. A sophisticated person indeed. However, mimicking birdsong is hardly dangerous. But you said you were worried about Aristarch even before my arrival. Were there any reasons? I'm sorry, I got carried away for a moment. It's just so hard to keep silent about Aristarch's talent. And why are you keeping silent about the blood all over the house? We've been talking for a while and you haven't said a word about the incident. What? Oh, that. Is the severed finger some kind of artistic statement? I apologize for the mundane notion, but does anyone need medical assistance? A statement? No. But it's so nice when people appreciate us artists like this. You've missed each other. Our poor carpenter has already left, and the others with him. They're accompanying him to the hospital. He cut off his own finger. Can you imagine? He's a good specialist, mind you, but even a master's hand can slip. But why is the finger in Aristarch's room? The poor carpenter was floundering all over the house looking for bandages. I always say that creators are just like children. Can't find anything without me. I bandaged it as best as I could and sent them off to a doctor. And now the doctor has come to us. So the macabre scene has no direct connection with Aristarch. My best wishes to the carpenter. Shall we return to the matter of Aristarch's health? Of course, of course. And you're such a thoughtful and caring doctor, too. You've come all the way here, trying to sort everything out, looking for the person whose wounds need stitching. I'm sure Aristarch will be safe in your hands. And why exactly were the bandages and medicine the carpenter needed in Aristarch's room? A coincidence, or was Aristarch using them? He was, but not on himself. I feel awful gossiping like this. It's all just so shameful, but you're a doctor. Aristarch got involved with a woman of a kind you don't really bring home. She drank and did all kinds of unmentionable things, and often got beaten up. That's what the bandages were for. He kept them for her, for that Hera girl. You say Hera was... No, it seems so certain. Does the neckerchief on Aristarch's bed belong to his beloved? I thought it might be yours. Beloved, my foot. Beloveds, like that Hera, are a dime a dozen in pubs. Sorry, it just slipped out. I can't fathom how Aristarch could even look at her. She was all skin and bones, her face sallow and as ochre. Ochre? Her face is the color of ochre, you say, and she was sickly thin. How curious. Aristarch could have contracted something from Hera. He thought her perfect, even though she, may my tongue wither for gossiping, kept scratching herself and smelled foul. I was so scared we'd all catch something from her. Oh, medicine, you are just a delightful field. Well, I see a hypothesis taking shape, but I need to examine Hera to prove it. Valentina, do you know where I could find her? You won't find her now. You've realized who that Hera was, right? Why beat about the bush? She was a harlot. When she disappeared, Aristarch was beside himself, searching for her, and the street kids told him Hera had died. Couldn't say if it was from the plague or from her carousing. Or it could have been from the illness she passed to Aristarch. It could be at an earlier stage, where most of the symptoms haven't manifested yet. It's wrong to talk like this, but I just can't hold it in. That Hera was nothing but trouble. She led Aristarch astray when she was alive, and now that she's dead, he's even more miserable. He was a shining beacon, perhaps even a genius. Such a delicate soul. There's a possibility that Hera saved him, that her illness delayed Aristarch's death from the plague. I just want him to pull through, to overcome both his illness and his melancholy. Tell me, was he fatigued recently? More than usual, I mean. He was. He could barely get out of bed. Did it only for his blueprints. I brought him everything. I wrote down his construction calculations for him. You say Hera was beaten often? And now it seems Aristarch has been beaten up too. And there are thugs looking for him. It all fits. She kept such company where we were scared her friends might come and smash the house to splinters one day. Sorry for the stupid question, but there's a picture of a woman on the shelf with an Odong's head stuck to her body. Is that some kind of inside joke? Just a childish prank from the housemates. Artists are all mischievous brats at heart. Aristarch's vision has gotten worse since he took to his bed. Okay, we have visual impairment. Could be Bankovsky's... No, it's not. It can't be this. It could be hepatitis. Liver necrosis can be caused by viral infection or caused by development of visual abuse, alcohol, or drugs. The P-eccentric phase of the hepatitis. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll read that in just a moment. You're smiling. Do you think it's funny? I was convinced you felt bad for Aristarch. I do, but the pranksters are right. About what exactly? An Odong's head on the photo signed Love H. That's just so spot on. It's as if Aristarch couldn't see who he was devoting himself to, and then he literally began to go blind. You've cleared a lot up for me, Valentina. Thank you. I can't promise anything, but I'll do everything I can for Aristarch. And as for the carpenter, hopefully someone has helped him already. Please save Aristarch, Dr. Dankovsky. Such talented people cannot be surrendered to death. Maybe I should ask you to let me help out at the hospital so I could look after Aristarch. But how can I leave our house? Who would look after things here? We could use any help we can get at the hospital. Think it over, Valentina. I'd appreciate it. Oh, and that was so very depressing. All right. Anywhere else that I need to check out, or can I go back to the hospital? Let's go back to the hospital. Oh, and I'm in a very slow mood again. Okay. Great. No, and now I have to deal with you guys. Great. Okay. Oh, there's my exit. Yes, 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 no. You just ran through the barricade. That's cheating. All right, here we go. So, oh, now we have to go through an infected district. Oh, why? Oh, fire. Make me feel better. Make me feel better. You're not making me feel better. Excuse me. Ooh, a red. I need a red. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody, let's go. You can do it. There we go. Okay, great. And now we poop this away. Great. Are you going to make me feel better? Fire? I'm standing right up in you. All right, never mind. Fine. At least we have enough to get to the bar. No, we don't need to go to the bar. We need to go to the hospital. Right. 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 Okay. Let me just... Okay, there we go. Now we got a little bit more pep in our step. Okay. Let me talk to Aristarch. Okay. Yep. Great. You're all just wonderful people, and I appreciate you. You're all wonderful, and we're moving on. Okay. Give. Oh, sometimes you just gotta listen to some sweet, sweet tunes. Yep. What do you say, record player? Hall was a dead man and I should miss him? Okay, well, let's move on. Loot? Loot, you say? Did you say loot? Where's the loot? Turn on. Loot. There's nothing in here. Why have you done this to me? All right, here we go. You. Questions. Okay. I found your house after all, Aristarch. Congratulations. Now you've seen what art looks like. Did your housemate the carpenter make it to the hospital? Hopefully he didn't lose consciousness the way with that kind of blood loss. He made it. The orderlies stitched him up, gave him some pills, and sent him home. With all the other do-gooders, thankfully. I couldn't bear the company of my housemates today. I ran away from them without looking back as it is. You're so eager for the morgue. You get drunk and pass out on a bench in an infected district, all because of a woman named Hera. Why didn't you tell me straight away? Why? So you, some fop from the capital, could insult my beloved too? I have had enough opinions from so-called friends. They call themselves creators, yet they are so blind. She was the spark of life in this wretched little town, and now that spark is gone. Believe it or not, but you have my sympathy. Is that so? You wouldn't think of a man of your kind as any stirrings in his soul. You're like a device, calculating, too precise. You're all reason and no spontaneity, but she was pure impulse, an explosion, a scattering of glass shards. Some thugs are looking for you. Is it because of Hera? Were they the ones to give you those bruises? Of course it was them. I don't even know how I got away. There were two of them, and they were stronger. More importantly, they didn't even want to get away. I didn't even want to get away. They should have killed me, honestly. Valentina's worried about you, wants to help out at the hospital just because you're here. So she can smother me with her attentions and give me grief simultaneously? Thank you, but no. She never liked Hera and turned everyone she could against her. I suspect it was Hera who infected you. I'd like to clarify something about her symptoms. The itching, the sallow skin. Insults, just as I thought. Go to hell, Doctor. How do you even speak like that, especially about the dead? I won't say another word to you. Well, you don't need to. I have enough data as it is, and I believe that I do. Because it's either between Benkovsky's fever or hepatitis, and Benkovsky's fever doesn't have a skin component, but hepatitis sure does. So we have visual impairment, dystrophy, nausea and vomiting, and weakness. Itchy skin, yes. That's fine. No itchy skin here either. So, bop. Going with hepatitis. Okay. All right. So, let's talk to one more person and see if we can knock this one out right quick. Sockmon. Good day, Dr. Dankovsky. Let us hope I will not take too much of your time. Good day. Good day. You need not struggle so hard to keep your face straight. I understand your surprise, but sometimes even city-bred girls with proper education walk away from it all to dance for Mother Botto. May I ask you why? I've heard of such things, but I never seen a living example. Oh, my reason you will find laughable. A failed entrance exam at the Capital University, and a failed romance. I was heartbroken. I thought there was no place for me in the world. Even here in my hometown, where I had to come back defeated. What was I to do? Work as a schoolmistress? A clerk? No, thank you. I hope you visit the dreams of the professors who failed you, as a punishment. I hold no grudge. I found my place in the end. The step welcomes all. I struggle to explain it. There are no words for it in this language. The kin is one. There is no individuality. The self dissolves, and all doubts, all fears dissolve with it. I've met the kin. I would not say they lack personality. To that, I could answer that dissolution is not a singular event. It is a vector. Or I could frighten you. Perhaps those you've encountered live too close to the town, but if you venture deeper into the steppe, it will be a different matter. Which answer do you prefer? Now you sound just as cryptic as the rest of them. Herb brides, albeit, rest of them herb brides, albeit you speak my language. I'm not suggesting you follow my path and renounce your personality. You expressed your curiosity, I merely satisfied it. Indeed, but let's focus on the immediate. You reported to my assistants that you have a headache? We start there. Headaches, clouded memory, memory lapses, sensitivity to light, photophobia, and I believe I'm hallucinating. Why not? Let's throw it on the board. Can you elaborate on that? The colors, they are wrong. My hands appear blue to me. The town facades, which I have known since childhood, are now pitch black, covered in strange golden script. Your coat, it looks blood red to me. What's its true color? Do you not view this as a gift from Botto, prophecies hidden in the spectrum? This is not right. If I can't trust my own eyes, what will betray me tomorrow? It's dangerous. I need to examine you. Please step behind the screen and take off your clothes. Heart rate's fine. Don't see anything terribly wrong here. Oh, never mind. You seem to have many small black dots. What can be black and green? Okay, so we have rash here. Small black dots. Okay. Arms. Veins in poor condition. What do we have? Repulsive vein damage. Veins in poor condition. Great. Arms reverse. Still in poor condition. Let's take a look at your legs. Could be varicose veins, of course, from the endless dancing for the step. Also work on one's feet. Perhaps. Perhaps you have no idea what the hell you're talking about, Daniel. Okay. Hello. How are the diagnostics proceeding, Dr. Dankovsky? I'm afraid the picture is contradictory. Let me ask you something. Please do. Your veins are black on both your hands and legs. It is extensive necrosis. When did you first notice this darkening? I can't say I did. So, they turned black? Well, as I mentioned, something happened to my eyes. I see colors distorted. It has been like that for 6 days now. My veins must have changed within this period. You have a rash on your back, black, small pustules. That's simply the lack of hygiene, no access to running water since the epidemic erupted. Would you mind waiting a little bit longer? Okay, so you do have vein damage, but you say that the rash is caused by... If I do this, it knocks out everything. But if I remove the rash, okay, so good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's check out... I do want to ask her if she drinks, but I don't think so. Let's talk about ink syndrome. Infection often found in sewage and stagnant water bodies can also be present in fish tissues. The virus alters the blood chemical composition, resulting in the darkening of blood vessels in the eyes and throughout the body's circulatory system. Hallucinations and breathing difficulties in patients may indicate brain damage, and therefore an almost inevitable fatal outcome. Risk groups. People interacting with specific steppe, water bodies, and the Gorkin, so that's very much a possibility. We also have Twirene syndrome, which is just alcohol. I do want to say that it is ink syndrome, but since I have so many slides left, what I'm going to do is, let's see, skin. So we're going to test your skin. And if it's in the clear, then you have ink syndrome. And I believe I would like to... let us hope that's what give me skin. Give me your skin. Okay, here we go. I believe that I have more than enough in case the officer has a little bit of a difficult case, but fortunately I have enough information to go. I need to do this one. Okay. Looks like you have a bacterial infection. Okay. Oh, so it is... Organ is affected. So you have a disease... Your skin is diseased. So that's a problem. Twirene syndrome? Really? Really? Let me... Okay. Hallucinations and memory lapses. I'm still left with the 2. Well, yeah, I mean, hallucinations, headache, memory lapses. Hallucinations, headache, and memory lapses. All 3 of those are fine. She does say photophobia. And vein damage. These are all the same things. And she has a skin infection. So she has... Skin is diseased. So by process of elimination, it's gotta be... Twirene syndrome. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright, but on that note, I knew that we were going to try to get through all of our diagnoses today. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case, dear viewer. We are going to end it here. So, good news is that we managed to diagnose a lot of our patients. I feel very confident about what we've done with them. But it looks like what's going to happen is the next time we meet, which is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to finish up with the diagnoses of our patients, and I have so many things to do on day 8. I have to speak with Yulia before she walks down the street and dooms her fate to the worst possible outcome. I have to... Oh my god, why did I not think of this first? I have to save Tater Tot. That is of the utmost importance. After Tater Tot, then... What else? Oh yes, Lara Ravel. I want to see if I could try to prevent that outcome from happening. So let's do that as well. And honestly, I think those are enough side missions. The thing is, dear viewer, that apparently going into the study on day 9 was bad. So is it possible that I can go to day 2? But here's the thing, dear viewer. I wonder something. Dear. No. All right. So I'm going to remind myself that before the end of the day, I am going to see if I can... All right. So you know that when I interact with the clock to jump through the days, I wonder if it's possible that I can break something of the past, but not have to go through that day. Like, for example, what I want to do is if I restart day 9, which I will most probably have to do, I'm not sure. I want to see if from that menu, even though I've selected day 9, if I can go into the events of day 2 and break that, but still proceed with day 9. That's going to be a little experiment that we're going to conduct on Thursday. But outside of that, there's nothing more. We have our plan, we have our heading, and that's what we're going to do then. So, dear viewer, if you enjoyed today's viewing, I highly suggest subscribing so that you can always find your way back home. I hope you have a very beneficial, productive, and lovely Wednesday, and we will see you here again on Thursday for the continuation of Pathologic 3. Have an excellent night, and